Speaking through the leader Julius Ihonvere, Tajuddin notes that the over-reliance on the fund by beneficiary institutions has encouraged lack of innovation by some of the administrators. He is worried that the present legal framework allows some ambiguities and potential risk of arbitrariness.
Understand that the current framework limits the effective oversight function of the National Assembly and questions the transparency and accountability procedures adopted by the administrators. This challenge has made it imperative for the Act to be strengthened to ensure transparency and accountability.
Chairman of the committee, Miriam Onoa, maintained that the TETFUND Amendment Bill, sponsored by the Speaker, intends to correct issues of poor implementation of projects, which leaves doubt on how much funds have been deployed and how much have been done in tertiary institutions. Onoa disclosed that stemming from the controversies and complaints from the stakeholders, the Speaker recommended amendment to Section 7 of the Act to strengthen the guidelines for assessing and utilizing the funds.
From the details of the bill, the intendments were to correct issues, petitions, and complications arising from poor or purported or reported poor implementation of TETFUND capital projects, which has left doubts in the minds of teeming Nigerians as to how much funds have been deployed to tertiary institutions and how much work has been delivered therefrom.
In this remark, the Executive Secretary of TETFUND decried the indiscriminate establishment of tertiary institutions without proper funding plan, especially by some state governments that bank on the fund. He urged the National Assembly to cut down on establishment bills recommending expansion of existing schools to better manage the funds. Also speaking, the President of Academic Staff Union of Universities say ASU should be returned to the board of TETFUND.
State governments, we are just establishing institutions targeting TETFUND. The Board of Trustees took decisions that, in line with the provisions of the Act, regardless of the number of institutions you establish in your state, TETFUND will only fund one state university, one state polytechnic, and one state college of education in a year.
Let's forget it for I must put a university in my village, I must put in my constituency. Look, I've told them in the meeting, look, a university in Egypt have 500,000 students. One in Turkey. But here, why are we multiplying vice chancellor, multiply council, multiply registrar?
From the National Assembly, Abuja, Henrietta Momodu, EBS News.